Thank you, PS. I stand on all protocols observed. And wacha nianze kwa kusema asante, Rais, kwa kutuinvite leo. Kwa sababu mnaweza fikiria employers wamezoea kuingia ikulu. No, it is not every day. Hatujazoea. Lakini let me recognize askari wetu vile wanakaa smart. Kumbe mkikuja huku, hata night shift leo, mumengara. Thank you, and thank you, President, for that honor you have done. Because this industry is a silent giant. Kila mtu anatudharau na kusema ukweli, hata sisi tunajidharau saa zingine. And the role of private security, vile Bwana Ndabu amesema, and I remember I invited him a while back to recognize some of the fallen heroes of Dusit 2, because the whole nation recognized all the officers and forgot our guards. And I want to honor you for having been there, and second you that as our president is recognizing top performers, let us not forget that for every safe home, kila boma ambaye leo mmeacha nyumbani, kila ofisi, kila hospitali, there is no safe investor, no safe tourist without a security officer. Sa ile inapewa hiyo golden banner, order of the golden warrior. Let us not forget these people who do an incredible job. On behalf of employers, because I'm here also to represent the voice of employers, number one is that this is a sector that is not treated with dignity and respect. And we see that even in the tenders. Unapata tender, unapewa ya 12,000, 11,000. That is, and as a sector, what we do is we continue with this thing of undercutting. Tunajua minimum wage ni 16,000-17,000, na mi bado sijawahi elewa kwa nini rate ya day guard na rate ya night guard ni tofauti. Kusema ukweli, night shift people, si kazi ya mchana ni ngumu zaidi. Kazi ya mchana ni ngumu. Customers wote, magari zote zile mna search, all the things you are counting, that work is hard. But I've never heard of a contract that I'm called a day MD na night MD. Instead of doing that, we need to move to a place where we recognize the career path. That today I enter as guard grade A, kesho napanda, and I can go all the way to being a director with a very clear career growth plan. Ndio watu waache kudharau our sector. Again, na ndugu zetu wametajia, one of the biggest problems we have with wages ni sheria hii inasema hivi, sheria hii inasema hivi. So you are told this by one hand and another one by another hand. And I'm not here to say that all security companies in this country are even compliant with the minimum wage. Hatuko hapa kudanganyana, si ndio? But leo lazima pia tukubaliane kwamba we can sit together and formulate a plan where we grow these wages. And we also have an issue with compliance, where unajua sasa ile umeacha vacuum, ukiacha mlango wazi hata kuku anatawala. So in terms of regulations and compliance, we also need that. But my humble request to my peers, who has been of incredible support to KEPSA and the Security Sector Board, is if we can have it in a graduated manner. Tuseme year 1, tutafanya hii, na sisi wote tufanye, si ndio? Year 2, tusonge, tufanye. So that economically, socially and otherwise, we can absorb the cost of compliance. Tukisema tunafanya yote, si wadanganyi, 90% tutafunga duka. Tukifunga duka tutakula wapi? Si afadhali duka iendelee ikipanuka polepole. The other issue is delayed payment by clients. And I know my people on this side, you relate to that pain. Naonanga ni kama kwa sababu kuna A, B, C, D, kuna kitu inaitwa S, security, inakuja huku chini. But even if you look, even if you are registering for something, wanaruka S, wanaenda tourism. Is there agriculture without security? Is there a health sector without security? Is there tourism without security? We are left out and we are the last to be paid. There are several times I've left my office and become a debt collector. Nakaa kwa ofisi ya client na namwambia sitoki bila payment. And we can go 6 months, 1 year, and we are not paid. The other issue is a harmonized curriculum. If we want to grow this sector, if we want to professionalize, lazima tukubali kwamba sisi lazima tutarudi shule. Na kwa saa hii, tunapigana na vitu vingine ambavyo havieleweki kama zamani. The terrorist of 10 years ago is not the terrorist of today. Kweli ama uongo? And if you look at AI, people say AI is here to take our jobs. No. The people who use AI will take our jobs. So I'm asking, does our curriculum also include such things like the emerging threats we are facing? Hapa sijui kama kuna mtu hajapata wale wakora wa sim swap na kugongwa pale Mshwari na Mkopa na nini. Hizo zote madam nimekusikia. And these are some, and our officers have fallen victim to that. But again, what solutions are we offering as an industry? So we do need a harmonized curriculum, because we have a curriculum by PSRA, we have another curriculum by TVET, and we have another one by NITA. And I'm sure, Honorable PS, this is something we can do. With the blessings of the President, hii ni kitu tunakaa chini na tunatengeneza haraka. And because we have our governor in the house, Brandy, nimesikia. Okay, yeah. County branding. I was so sad one day when we were taking one of our officers for a funeral. I think it was in Mombasa or somewhere. Na wenzake hawangemjoin kwa sababu every county our car goes, lazima ikuwe na branding, county X, county Y, county, ndo ufike Mombasa. And you probably don't operate along here. It is very difficult for us. When you have emergencies, you want to go and rescue your officer who's in a different county, and we cannot afford cars in every county. Unafungiwa kwa sababu hauna your branding. And then finally is, and I say this out of the experience of what we are doing also in Uganda, we need to sit down because the criminals are ahead of us. Utapata wezi wako mbele yetu. But what I thank God for is our officers you always know. But you will stay with this intelligence because we, when I say we, because najiesabu hapo, hatujatengeneza platform ambaye at county level we can share intelligence. And I'm requesting that we have a structured framework where we can sit down, because those terrorists, those thieves, those con people, wote tunawajua, lakini hatuna nafasi ya kunong'onezeana. The solutions are right here, Your Excellency. All these are solutions for all these problems that have been raised. And I give you our commitment as KEPSA that we are willing, able, and happy to collaborate, to consult in building evidence-based policy. Our commitment to work with your government to improve livelihoods and protect jobs. Because some policies unaweza pitisha hapa, upandishe mshahara sana, utoe wengine. So lazima tukue na your balanced approach. And we will ensure long-term competitiveness of our sector and our nation, Kenya. Thank you.
Makofi kwa net. Mheshimiwa Rais, niruhusu